Hi, so today I'm going to be doing some ink comparison. So I'm first going to start off with my Ranger Craft mat, and then I have this mouse pad that I'm going to put on, and that'll just put under my paper, and that's just going to get it to have a crisper image. So I have a piece of white cardstock there. I'm first starting off with Memento Tuxedo Black. So first I'm going to start off by demonstrating all the different black inks and which one's the best to have and use. So I'm first starting off with that. I have this Thanks So Much stamp, and it's a really bold stamp, so you can really see all the splotches and all the different how black it is on this white cardstock. So I stamped it and it looks pretty good. And then next I'm gonna try this. I have a Colorblock pigment ink. It's because it's a pigment ink, it's not gonna be like the Memento Tuxedo Black, because Memento ink pads are on a kind of like a felt pad compared to pigment inks. They're all on this sponge pad. So pigment inks will really get all of your stamps really dirty. As long as you're okay with that, then pigment inks are pretty good. So this is a pigment ink, so I'm just using that Colorblock Black, and I'm just stamping that on this white cardstock. So as you can see, that's a pretty good image too for black. Now another ink that you could use is StazOn. So StazOn Jet Black is a really good and black ink. The only thing is that mine is kind of run out, so I'm going to be using VersaFine, and I believe that VersaFine is the best black ink. It is a pigment ink, but it has a felt pad, so it's kind of a mixture between Memento Tuxedo Black and a Colorblock pigment ink, so it's really perfect. And to me, it gives the blackest and darkest color that you can get, and it's really bold and it's really nice. So as you can see there, those are the three in comparison. I did stamp that first one in VersaFine. I didn't stamp it so well, so I'm just gonna stamp it again, and then this time I'm not gonna use that under the mouse pad, because sometimes if you use a pigment ink and you have that mouse pad, it'll give you a little bit of double stamping and stuff like that. So sometimes it's safer to do it just on something hard. So as you can see there, those are the three different Memento, Colorblock, and the VersaFine. And as you can see there, VersaFine is the darkest and the most crisp. So I think that's the best black ink to have. Now, StazOn is pretty good too, but again, VersaFine is the best. But if you're going to be doing Copic marker coloring, you are going to be needing to have Memento Tuxedo Black, because Copic markers do not work with VersaFine well. So it's you do need both Memento and VersaFine. And now I'm going to take out this other Memento Bahama Blue ink pad, and this is also the dye ink, but the Memento Black and their color inks are different. They're different. So I'll show you. I'll stamp this out, and at first it's a little splotchy, and the Memento, the dye inks, and the colored ones, they do have a tendency to be a little splotchy, but it all depends on the color that you're using, and if you just re-inked it or something like that. So I'm gonna stamp out this Memento Luxe ink as well, and I really recommend the Luxe inks, because they just kind of came out, and they are pigment inks, but they are really, really nice, and they're kind of like a mixture. So they're not a total pigment ink, and they're not a total dye ink either, because those Memento Luxe inks, they do dry pretty quickly. So here's the whole finish. I have Memento dye inks, I have the Memento Luxe pigment inks, I have Hero Hues dye inks, Memories dye inks, Distress inks that are also dye, and as well as a chalk ink on the bottom. Chalk inks are really good because they do give a solid coverage, but they are a little bit harder to deal with just because they have that sponge base just like a pigment ink. But I think out of all the black inks, VersaFine is the best. Memento is a close second, and then I do like for all the colored inks, I really recommend the new Memento Luxe inks. They don't have all the colors, I believe, that of all the Memento colors, but they are way better than the regular Memento ink pads. But they are also a little bit more expensive, so it's up to you. Or you can try those. I have the Powder Puff Distress, that Powder Puff chalk ink, and that works really well too. And those are more inexpensive. And the stress inks, as you can see, they are really splotchy. So I think the stress inks are best just to use for doing backgrounds. Okay, well, I'll see you later. Have a great day.